MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
Thanks. Oh, no.
For these two teams, take a look at New York. So, at least on paper, they are the favorites in these conference finals. But this could be a challenging matchup for them.
Yeah, on one hand, they worked hard to get home court advantage, but it feels like the pressure is on them to perform because of those expectations.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's MP in at the small forward. And you talk about audacious. MP going on camera to guarantee not only a win in these conference finals, but a sweep. Holy smoke.
In all my years, I have never heard someone guarantee a sweep. This could be a watershed moment for MP if he pulls this off. But the odds still against him, and there's a good chance he ends up looking through.
Hey, man, you got to give Bridges the ball inside. He'll go to work if you do.
Daniels finds MP. Porzingis sets the pick for MP. Top by Porzingis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
On the wing, Bridges. Daniels with the steal. And he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's MP. And New York gets the three. This one for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Robinson. And on the outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Hawks have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Not a problem. That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Brunson. Porzingis with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the basket by MP.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Young against Brunson. Off target at the rim. Atlanta leading by 7. And a wide open look for MP. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. MP's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bridges finds Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2.
That is simply excellent ball control from Brunson.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy for the Knicks. Porty's checked in, and Yabusele's subbed in for Josh Hart. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Dyson Daniels. Now, here's Okongwu. Count the basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's MP for three. And O'Connell slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
The Hawks leading by 10. Back to MP. To the paint. And O'Connell slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Yabusele is screen on Young. From deep, Brunson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points. And substitutions. Knicks trail by 14. On the court for Atlanta. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped 35 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson outside. Over Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Brunson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 14 points for the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Shamet. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. O'Connor's checked in for Porzingis.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby against MP. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, MP. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. MP's got 20 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Here's Bridges driving inside. And he lays it straight in. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Robinson a screen on Young. Brunson the pass to Robinson. 1 second left. Sent back by Okongwu. And so it's MP making things happen for the Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back in.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Atlanta Hawks.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket. And they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval.
And looking at where the Knicks
Okay, done.
stand in this series.
I'm
They're
doing
in
good, bro.
position in
About
this
to.
series, but not so much. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for...
I've been trying to get back up though, but I gotta wait to. I'm gonna Chick-fil-A.
And here we go.
So-
Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Jeez.
Good on the three-point shot.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
The Hawks leading by 15. Porzingis finds MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Anunoby passes to Hart. The top and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
Atlanta again missing.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Down low, here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The three is pure from MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Robinson up top. Back to Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. They take out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. Excellent defense from Daniels. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creating sending that one home.
And pulls out with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Fourth, OG Anunoby. And, of course, MP.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Knicks trail by 15. Now Bridges. 10 points for him. Hart, right side. The three. Out to Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or overly emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Alexander Walker's checked in. Brunson the pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. No good with the triple.
And
Bro,
close to
that is-
making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Yabusele. Pass to Hart. Johnson outside. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. MP looking around. That's good from Johnson on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play. And Babusele wide open and he shoots. And the Knicks miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Anunoby outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. And that one's good. MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
27 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's MP. And block. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's Jdsdante. Slammed home and he draws the foul again. Teams changing it up here. Here's Shamet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Daniels. And it's MP in at the 3. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Daniels against Brunson. Johnson rips down the board.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Knicks trail by 17. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Okongwu. And Trae Young subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Johnson against Hart. Robinson pulls it down. What an assist!
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and the force.
Now Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. The shot from 20. Count the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Bridges. That's down the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
An underrated part of what Johnson brings to this offense, that mid-range game.
Robinson puts up the 3. Outside Anunoby. Outside Bridges. And that one is good.
Well, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. The shots just keep coming for him.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Now MP. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, all that size and length, and Porzingis is using his body like this, and it forces the defense to be aggressive.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Hawks.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Johnson fires, misses the three. And it's the Knicks with the ball, down by 15. Here we've got Brunson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the
We won the game. I don't think...
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much.
Hey, I don't know if MP...
Well, you take a look at New York. Well, it wasn't the start to the conference finals they'd hoped for. Now they need a win to keep disaster at bay.
Yeah, win here tonight evens the series and changes the narrative. They know they have the talent to come back after stumbling out of the gate.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Trae Young. And it's MP in at the 3.
Oh, my goodness. OG, unfazed. OG, oh, my.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
New York shooting their first free throw of the evening. Anunoby, no good on the free throw. Young, the pass to MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Outside Brunson. Johnson against Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Robinson finds Bridges. Clock at 4. And Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KD. How about that rim protection?
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition defense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
MP outside to the middle. The kick out to Young. Porzingis sets a screen. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
Back to Brunson. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Robinson with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Daniels checked in for Atlanta. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 5.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. MP against Anunoby. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And with that length and athleticism, Johnson is always a lob threat.
.151 left in the first quarter. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. For 3, Bridges. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. MP, the pass to Daniels. Porzingis. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Miles McBride is out there with Mikal Bridges. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then it's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Tiawara in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He came away with 34 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Picked up by Okongwu. MP, the pass to Okongwu. Yabusele against MP. Pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. Here's MP. Puts it up from 17. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outside McBride. To the inside. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. MP getting it done inside. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
With their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Shamet, covered by MP. Outside McBride. New York needs to get off the shot here. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Porty's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. Back to Yabusele. 2 in the drought. And it's MP with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 3. Johnson finds Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Porty. Hart comes in for Yabusele. And it's OG Anunoby in for Bridges. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Trae Young in for Daniels. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And that one's good.
Now, OG Anunoby believes he is a capable scorer that time from the mid-range. Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Brunson is doubled. Hart passes to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside Brunson. Hart with a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Johnson. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead, up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome in, every. One thing in their favor, they're taking care of that basketball, Shaq. In a close game, that can make all the difference.
No question about it. And looking at where the Knicks... That's it for us. Thanks.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. The lob! Porzingis with the flush.
absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's MP. 10 points for him. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 13.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Fourth, MP, and of course OG Anunoby.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the style.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. And I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, here's the alley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to Brunson. And he converts the layup. He's got 9.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Johnson a screen on Anunoby. MP to pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Hart. Out to Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And Atlanta with possession here. It's a 1-point game. On the wing, MP. Anunoby covering. Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. 1:51 left in the third quarter here. 5 to shoot. Back to Hart. To the top. Tries to save it. And they'll get another chance. Outside Brunson. On the take, Brunson. That one goes in. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
And he's going for the line. And here's Hart. Outside Brunson. For the lead. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP scanning the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Basket's good.
Bucket is good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Shots good by Hart.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And because boy, when you're beginning, it's your best work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's MP. Takes a 3. Elite range. MP.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Johnson against Young. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bridges. Now Brunson. Clock at 6. Now Hart. Unloads from 13 feet. Oh, it's off.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Hart will screen on Young. Brunson. He's off from 3. Hawks trail by 7. And a fast break now for the Hawks. MP converts on the break.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Brunson. And that's in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
MP. Oh, off target from downtown.
There's no way.
And Anobi with it. Now started by MP. Here's Brunson.
Yes.
Bridges, right side. Now Robinson. Stolen by Young.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
So they foul intentionally. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Brunson surveys. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it's New York winning this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fight.
A noble effort by UM. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer. And so
it's game 3 of the... Take a look at the Hawks. And the split in the first 2 games means 3 of the next 5 games will be on their home court.
Nice to have that edge in your back pocket. If they can make it 2-1 here tonight, they'll feel like this series is theirs for the taking.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Porzingis sets the pick for MP. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Rocket 6. MP passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Brunson against Young. Brunson kicks to Hart. All sorts of time. Robinson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allen LaForce courtside. Allen.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Robinson a screen on Young. Shoots. And the Knicks good for 2.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
Pass to MP to stop the run. Bridges with the board. New York strong 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hart, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And then Johnson with the jam.
He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it.
And Nobi outside. Somebody passing by New York here. On deep. No good that time.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Johnson sends the screen for MP. That's good from Johnson on the assist by MP.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Brunson with it. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown. Brunson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
Timeout.
He's going to take a minute here to get things moving.
Execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, it's difficult to win in this league, period, but it's especially tough on the road.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. And then for New York, Ozole comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges.
And that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
After Brunson from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Anunoby good on the bucket.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Hart outside in the corner. Shamet with it. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen by Yabusele. Anunoby finds Brunson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
And here's MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
From deep three-point territory. That one, no good. A high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hawks lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hart the pass to Bridges. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's the three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the court for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped in 16 points and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome in a number of ways, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Landry Shamet. Daniels against Bridges. Daniels with the steal. Inside. The kick out to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's MP for three. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Hart on the wing. Anunoby outside. New York, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson finds MP. Johnson with the screen on Bridges. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. New York trailing. For the three. NB grabs the miss. Right side Daniels. Down low. Porzingis. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
At 7-3, Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Robinson a screen on Young. To the middle. Robinson misses.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
MP right side. Out to Porzingis. Daniels dishes to MP. 5 on the clock. Johnson sends the screen for MP. Off target with his three. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. And that concludes halftime.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. And it's MP in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, as his game matures and he adds some strength, Jalen Johnson should be able to get to the line more often.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson outside. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Here's Brunson barreling in. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him. Clearly a foul.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip, and he makes the first. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Anunoby outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Brunson against Young. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot
Timeout.
two.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. MP third. Fourth, OG Anunoby.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
The Hawks again can hit.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Next on the rebound. MP's got 10 points in the game.
MP is a true customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Young against Brunson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Yeah, these defenders have better start closing down on shooting.
Anunoby outside. Anunoby slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Hawks making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Sailor's checked in. MP, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Runs from the pass to Yabusele. Bridges deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson kicks to MP. MP drills the 3.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. 1:10 left in the third. The teardrop falls in. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The three from MP. The rebound by Yabusele.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
That puts them in the lead. Anunoby's got 12.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any day off.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And here's Brunson outside.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them. Go, watch it!
Now here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Knicks lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today.
MP's checked in for Atlanta. New York leading by 4 on the court for the Knicks. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Akporti in at the center. Now Brunson to the inside. A shot by Akporti, no good. The Hawks have gone outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for MP.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Brunson fires. The 10-foot jumper hits.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Knocks down the 3.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. We need to think about the double team now.
Here we got Brunson. And there's the dunk.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis comes in for O'Connell. And Trae Young subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Drained from outside.
Well, a lot of young players get caught up in the moment, but not MP. He is as cool as a cucumber.
Now here's Bridges. Anunoby. The long shot, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten several of the right shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Here's Porzingis. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. It's a one-point game. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson against MP. Outside Anunoby. Buries the deep ball.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
That one is good.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him play.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range ball is there, go ahead and knock it down.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best being personal.
Rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring Coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim. Johnson, and he banks the layup in. Yeah, but Johnson was ready for his number to be called on that play, and he showed up when they really needed one. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here. From 12 feet, Johnson rips down the board. Only foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so, Mike Brown here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Here we've got Brunson.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Young against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. From deep. No good there. Atlanta shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. They practically play on top of the defense.
Brunson into the lane. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's MP. A huge two-handed slam.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Robinson outside. Brunson outside. The 3 goes down.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
MP. Robinson there for the rebound. And a fast break now for New York. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really need a bad basket.
Porzingis sets the pick for MP. From outside. scanning the floor. The 20-foot jumper, good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought that would be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Brunson.
And at the time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game, most would-be scorers have learned that about just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
Now Brunson jacks up a three, and there's the three.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Down he goes for three.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
It's gone.
Yeah, everything right now is clicking for Johnson, and it is so fun to watch him when he gets in a groove like this.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another.
And down goes the three.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Brunson outside. Shoots the three. And did the three. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Bridges against Daniel. Bridges left side. Showing the moves down low. The Hawks trail. Bridges with the steal. Johnson rips down the board. Atlanta's shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Porzingis. MP outside. Outside Porzingis. No problem with the wide open jump.
Such assertiveness. And this is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Jumper is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
Anunoby against MP. Johnson fires. And the three misses. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Now Robinson. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. Now Johnson. Bridges with the rebound. The Knicks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now Brunson launches it. Porzingis pulls it down. Brunson.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
He makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Trailing by 2. And Brunson, here we go.
Great make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
MD, rebounded by Anunoby. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Hope. Now Anunoby. Outside Robinson. That's in there.
And they still have a fight to give at this point.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the big 2 on a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
MP, 3, good. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Brunson outside. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so overtime 2 in the books. The game is still not over. Oh. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. From 15 feet away.
Can't do that, sir.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
MP. And he does not hit. New York with the ball. A 2-point game. Johnson rips down the board.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
On the wing, Daniels. Here's MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Brunson fires. Missed on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP. And down goes the 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Fires the 3. That one is off. Knicks trail by 4. Now Brunson takes the 3. Can't get it.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's MP. Johnson outside. MP sets the screen for Johnson. The 3 doesn't go. New York shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now Brunson. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And they go to the intentional foul. MP outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
This is a big trip for a young player. Can MP deliver?
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that
Timeout.
puts them up.
Timeout.
Last 2 minutes on the drop 10. All we down the floor, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. See threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes on the drop 10. All we down.
Make sure that everybody is on the same page here. here's Brunson. Start with his screen on Young. For three. Porzingis pulls it down.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Brunson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And he has been a mad bomber from three-point range here in OT. Nothing, though, falling. Not the time to go cold from downtown.
MP fight. Good. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point mix for a playoff game. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. We talked about the need for this team not only to win games, but to make...
Yeah. This is what I was getting.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dom. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Final.